Okay, what's up, guys? So today, what I'm going to do is it's this bit more of a chilled video. I'm going to show you some gameplay with what I was doing yesterday evening. I just finished playing ranked, and I'm not going to lie, after I finish playing ranked sometimes I like to go in quick fight. I'm not going to lie, sometimes I just like to play against bums just to calm myself down a bit. Or I like to find good players as well in there sometimes where we can just actually have a good fight, because they're less disrespectful in a quick fight. And they don't cheese as much in a quick fight if they're a good player. And it's just much more fun for me sometimes, rather than ranked where I have to focus 24/7. It's just long at that point. So especially Kumite, I love doing Kumite because you can have just 25 minutes straight of like a good strike and battle against someone really. So yeah, I'll show you some gameplay. It'll be a bit more chilled. The fights aren't too long. It was welterweight class. I used Shavkat Rakhmonov for 2 and they used Leon Edwards for 2, and then we swapped in the last fight. So yeah, I'll show you what happened and I'll explain as I go along what I was thinking and things that I do which make me, I'd say, better at the game. Say it that way. So I'm just going to get straight into it. The sound isn't as loud on there because I was actually playing stuff through my microphone by accident in the background. So you can actually hear Jinxie shouting at Ginge, Angry Ginge, so I'll have to just talk for more of it. But yeah, you can see what I'm doing. I don't really want to be in too much of a kicking range against Leon, as you can see there. Leon's body kicks and head kicks are really a problem, so I'm just trying to stay more close to him and just be the aggressor, just trying to be the one that's pressuring him. See, I'm trying to work the body as well. I really want to have a stamina advantage, especially if I'm going to go for submissions at some point, considering I'm using Shavkat. Which he wasn't really catching on to too much when in regards to throwing uppercuts and knees. But he was catching my kicks a lot, but he wasn't doing much when he actually did catch them. Like there, he didn't really go for the ground game, which I thought he would, since he is decent. He's very good on the ground as well, but just wasn't his game plan, I guess. So it's kind of scrappy at the moment. I'm just trying to get a read on him, see what his tendencies are, which you'll see I do tend to get more of his tendencies as we go along. As you see, I kick him in the head there, and I've realised what I need to do at this point. So you'll see me just constantly just use little step backs and just kick him in the body like that, or go for a kick to the head, because I don't really want to be trading hands with him, to be honest. Like this version of Leon only does have 91 punch power, but I just feel like he's a better boxer. Is someone better to box with on the game than Shavkat is. I don't really like Shavkat's boxing style in this game. And as you can see there, he actually slams me. So here I'm just going to try and get straight back up, I think. See if he gets tricked by it. No, he actually passes to full guard, okay. I was going to let him do it. I should go up to sprawl here as I normally do. Yep. That's normally what I would do here. And then he's waiting for me to do something, so I try and go right. He stops. He tries to transition. I stop that. And I will try to go down. He stops that, and he'll try transition again. And I'll stop it again. And then I'm going to go down again because he expected me to go up that time. So now we're on top side control. Deny his transition and throw some elbows to his face. So he doesn't want to be in this spot here, really, to be honest. And then I'll deny his transition again, but he will get to half guard in the end. I believe he must have used the muscle modifier to be quicker, because I had the grapple advantage there. And he does dodge that, and we get back to our feet. Now, judging off the first round, look at both of our stamina. I know instantly that, I reckon I won the round, obviously, but I know instantly that I really need to calm down with in regards to throwing that much shots, because there's no chance we're going to both survive till round 5 if we're just constantly at this pace. So you see over the course of the fight, so I'll calm down a little bit more, and then so will he as well. But yeah, I think it's because it's quick fight so that's a beautiful flying knee. I also switch stances a lot with Shavkat because I like to. Plus, I like to use block counters a lot as well, so I like to be in the same stance that they are. But I don't think I used block counters for a while, so it shouldn't actually happen just yet. But they should be coming soon, once I clock on to the fact that he's throwing a lot of the lead hooks. I don't think I'll do it in the first fight. I'll go for a takedown there. I do get it. Timed perfectly. And we'll sit here for a second. And I knew that's what he was going to do, but I couldn't deny it in time. And now we're sitting half guard for a second. I'll try and go back to full. I deny that. And I'm just waiting for the grapple advantage. There you go. And I didn't deny that because he tricked me there. Well, not tricked me. He kind of just... Yeah, he went for it and I just didn't deny it. That's that simple. You don't really expect them to go straight up sometimes. So sometimes it really does work against players. And then there, he gets me with a block counter. And then that kind of... Because he wasn't doing it much, like, throughout the rest of it since then. I kind of think it was by accident. But it really kind of made me clock onto, oh, wait, I should be block countering this guy, to be honest. Because that will give me such an advantage. See how currently I'll give him spinning wheel kick. And I don't know how I haven't knocked him down here, but he survived well. He is cut, though. And he's having some breathing issues. So I'm in a good spot. And right now I'm just still trying to pressure him, but yeah, he's pushing me back as well. Like, it's not going all my way, I wouldn't say. I think the moments where he pushes me back the most is when he catches my body kicks. And he was doing that quite a lot. So I probably could have gone for a head kick a lot more times than I did. But I don't think it necessarily matters that much, to be honest with you. As he gets another slam takedown there. But to be honest, in here, I tried to get back up there, but it didn't work. He'll try. I know he's going to try and go back to full guard as well. But the thing is as well, I'm looking at the stamina right now. And I know that I'm in a decent spot. And here, I was in quite a bit of trouble, to be honest. Because he... I just wasn't denying his like full mount transition. Because I was just being stupid. But I kind of got away with it there. Plus, I'm comfortable enough on my back to... when they're throwing strikes down. So I should be okay. But currently he's just staying there and he will transition back to full mount. I'll try and get up, but he stops that. And he's going to posture. And here I get in a little bit of trouble as he gets close to stopping me. Very close. I'll probably take one more punch. And I need to wait because I know he's going to posture up. Yep, but I blocked that. And he'll come back down. So... I know right now I don't want to be in this spot at all, so I deny a couple of times as well in posturing up, and the round will end again. So what's that now? That's... He's got a nose injury, we know that. And we are, say, we are 2 rounds up. We did rock him twice in that round, so we did win a good spot, and I just need to reopen his cut, to be honest. There you go, rock him again. As I try and drop him, but I still can't drop him at this point. He's doing a good job of surviving there, and he's not letting me just shred through him after I rock him, which is good. Which is a good sign of a high-level player. So he was very, very good. As he gets me with a right hand there, we're kind of trading blows at the moment. But I can see on his side, you see the icon in the top right. You can see that his long icon is red, which means his nose is like really busted. So you see I'm just trying to damage as much as I can before he gets an eventual takedown. So he gets another one, and I probably should have gone for takedowns more in this fight. He's going to try to go back to full, knew it, so I stopped that. And I'm going to try build grapple advantage and get up, but it doesn't work. And whilst we are here, and we're just denying each other on the ground, he is currently recovering his damaged nose, which I don't like. So he probably shouldn't have got straight back up there, but I was like, you know what? I'm happy he did, because I really need to keep putting the pressure on. Plus, I haven't been cut this fight. I've got a bruise on my right cheek, you can see, so that will start to open up if he keeps hitting me with left hooks. But right now I'm okay. And never mind. I guess I'll now cut open, but the fight is so close to being over. Like I didn't really. It should be over here. Yeah, it'll be over here. Right, there you go. So we do show each other respect after this match, I believe. Should be coming now. No, it actually isn't. I think we just go straight to a rematch because I can see, yeah, he ticked. So he wants to rematch. So I was like, you know what? I don't mind going for a rematch because I didn't destroy him in this match. I think once it goes downhill at some point, it just goes completely downhill for whoever is going downhill for. Plus, Marshall Mind explained it in a recent video. There's way too many knockdowns in this game, which I don't like. And there's too many rocks in this game because they just recover way too easily, and it's so stupid sometimes. Like, especially how the ref doesn't jump on them. The one I hate the most is when they fell like bad and you go knee on belly, and it's just way too easy for them to survive. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Plus, you should be able to throw a hammer fist from that position, I think, because there's so many instances where someone's been like that, and after like 2 punches, the ref will stop the fight. So they need to fix that, I think, and make the fight more realistic, even if it's just in ranked. Because I get it's an arcade style game for some people, but I think they should make it for certain people. So I'd say in, let's say, quick fight, you can choose between competitive and simulation, anything like that. So I'd say have a mode like that where in competitive the knockdowns won't matter as much. You can just keep doing your thing, or make like an arcade mode, and then having ranked as well, have it much more realistic. Because it just doesn't make any sense that I should knock someone down 10 times in a fight and the fight doesn't end. Like, it's so stupid, it just doesn't matter. That's just not how it works at all. Like, even if in real life, like, if someone gets knocked down like 3 times, I think it is, in the same round, 3 or 4 times in the same round, the ref's just going to stop it in the end. Like, even if you're standing and you're just taking too much punishment, the ref is just going to stop the fight. Like, it's just not going to work like that. So I think EA need to work on that aspect of the game, to be honest. Make it a bit more realistic in that regard, and I think it will get much better. I really do feel like it will improve the game like leaps and bounds than what it currently is good at. And I do think the game's really good right now. I think it's definitely much better than UFC 4 in a realism type of thing, since there's so much different things you can do on this game than you couldn't do in UFC 4. And the hits as well. The hit reactions, like see that knee to the body and the kick. The hit reactions are just much better than they were in UFC 4. Like, there's still a couple things that I have grievances about with the hits in this game. Like, you can just punch through punches or punch through kicks sometimes, and some of them just doesn't make sense. Like, I've been spinning wheel kicked through a hook before. Like, that just should never happen. So I think there's a couple of things that do need to fix there, but other than that, I think the game's quite good, to be honest with you. As we go forwards here, I'm just kind of, that was a hard leg kick as well. See, I'm not just going to let him work in my legs like that, so I'll start kicking him back in the legs. I hit a head kick on him there. I do think I've won this round as well. Just because, and he'll get a slam again. I do think I've won this round here. 1 second. Right, apologies about that. Someone's at my door. I think you probably heard that knock as well, but it's all good. So yeah, I do think I won that round, and I think at the moment, I think he's just kind of getting a bit frustrated. I wouldn't say completely frustrated, but I don't think he just can figure out right now what to do. I think he's just going to stick the course. Because I wouldn't say it was lucky that beat him, but I think there's an element of, like, it could have gone either way in both of the first 2 fights, I think. So I get the turning takedown, and he'll go to sprawl, and he'll try and go back to half guard, which he does. So yeah, I don't think it was luck, but I also don't think it was complete domination by me, really. I do win this one as well. I think by knockout, if I'm sure. I can't remember what round. I think it might be round 4 again. That's the last one. He denies that, and he actually does get me in a guillotine here. And he tries. I knew for a fact he was going to try and transition, so I denied it, and I'll get myself to crucifix. And this really isn't a spot you want to be in at all, but he will get out. That's also something I still don't know how to do. So the thing is, I'm actually quite I'm quite new in regards to a lot of the movements that people do in this game, which is quite kind of confusing to me because I don't know how to do them, a lot of them, but I'm still quite good at the game. So I guess once I learn the rest of the stuff, like, I think I'll be really good, because I've only just recently learned how to block counter properly. So, and he's going to take me down there, he's going to posture up, and he gets back to his feet. I don't know why he keeps getting back up. I think one of his biggest mistakes probably was not wrestling me a bit more, just keeping me on the ground for longer, considering that, like, there's 5 rounds here, and I'm just going to throw shots down at him now. I think this is what won me this round as well, because I hit him with quite a few. Yeah, so I'd say he definitely should have just stuck the course a bit and just kept me on the ground for a bit longer, because I'm not someone who's once I'm on the ground, I'm not really gonna. Oh, I didn't catch him with that knee, but I thought I should have. I'm not someone who actually is just gonna, like, constantly transition fake to get back to my feet. Like, I will take my time if I'm on the bottom and just try and find an opening. A more jiu-jitsu style, I guess, because you don't fully just constantly go for something. I'm not just scrambling all over the place. I'm not like a spazzy white belt. So see here, end of the round is coming, so I'm just going to take my time. And you see there, I don't know if you saw it, but I did a little sidestep. If you want to see it again, just rewind it. But you can see what I love to do is once they're coming with a body front kick or just a normal front kick, and he will say here, yeah, he said well played with it, because he saw it as well. You'll see I just jump straight to the side a little bit. There's a little hop. I just hop to the side and it hits them, like they just miss completely. And I love doing that because everybody spams that body front kick in this game, or like a front kick to the face, which also does dodge as well. So honestly, I'm just happy I didn't get hit by it. So there, hit him with a flying knee, and I try hit him with the head kick. It doesn't work, but he's going to keep on the pressure. So he's realised here that he needs to fight me back rather than let me have all the ring. Octagon, sorry. But you see there, I'm not going to back down from him. So I'm staying in the pocket a bit, but I'm also not just trying to go toe to toe. I like to just move back a tiny bit and then throw a strike, rather than being too close to him, considering I think Leon's boxing is better on the game, in my opinion anyway. He just feels more flowy when he's with his strikes. So you see what I'm doing as well here. I'm doing a lot of lateral side, a lot of sideways movement when I'm striking, throwing my hooks. So it's not actually, there's not much risk of me being hit, because since I'm getting straight out of the pocket as soon as I throw it. He catches me there. This fight should start going downhill from now, I think, in a second or in a minute. Yeah, there's the first knockdown. I've got such a good memory. Oh, see, I've realised now I can't really go to the body as much anymore. He catches me with the uppercut. And he switched stance because he does not want me to get the block counters. So you'll see in a second I switch stances to try and match his stance, but he will constantly keep switching. So we play a bit of hokey pokey in a second. You'll see it in a second. But Leon is good and orthodox as well, so there's not much I can do about stopping him from doing that apart from kicking his legs. But I knew that would take that would just take way too long to actually damage his legs enough, especially if he's this close to me. I don't really want to be kicking his legs too much. You see, I'll switch there, he'll switch, then I'll switch again, and he'll switch. And we're just, we're doing the hokey pokey right now. And I realised he's just not going to, there's no point in me switching again. Like, he's just going to stand there, stay in that stance. So I'm going to just keep it how it is. I tried to trick him a bit, but he's not going to go back to southpaw for a while. So we'll finish this round as we go. I've won the round again, obviously, which I'm sure he is not happy about, considering with the knockdown. But you see, I'm just keeping myself safe and just doing my own thing. See, now I lunged to the side there and I've hit him with a hook. I would have knocked him out, I think, there, but the round did end. But the damage does still count. But if it was like 2 seconds left, it'd have been a knockout, since he had no stamina left either. As we go here, he doesn't want to touch my gloves this time, but we'll go into round 4, and this should be the end of it. See, his block is basically destroyed now as well. So there's probably nothing you can really do, and you'll see I'll just block out him in a second. I'm just waiting for the lead right hook to be thrown. Once it comes soon, I'm just trying to time it, and he hasn't really clocked onto it. There you go. There's the block counter, and I'll knock him down. And I couldn't hop on to him quick enough, but see, he's very damaged again. Like, his injury meter, and I'll get another rock, and I should get a knockdown here, but I'm not sure if I do. No. But yeah, it's going completely downhill for him. There's no chance he's going to win this fight. Like, I already know that. If I wanted to, I could literally just walk backwards and the doctors would come in and they'd check on him. So, but there, he's survived long enough for his thing to go down, and he actually knocks me down here. So it proves it wasn't all just a one-sided fight. I think in the end, I just was better. Like, it's just that simple, I think. But like, I showed respect to him, and then he goes for the flying knee, and I see what I do. I just hop back a little bit. It's just a tiny lunge backwards where you flick your stick, and I get the knockout. He says nice strike, and I say good fight, respect. And then he says rematch. Like, he wants one more. So I just thought we may as well rematch him. Like, why not? We've had 2 good fights, so I may as well just do one more with him. There's not going to be much harm in doing one more video, so let's go watch the last fight. So here we go. So you'll see in this, obviously, I am Leon Edwards now, and he's Shavkat Rakhmonov. And I actually did want to go Shavkat again, but he chose Rakhmonov first. So I guess I was like, you know what, I may as well just choose Leon. He obviously thinks that it might be down to the actual fighters we were using while he was losing. So I guess I'm using Leon, which I don't mind using Leon, to be honest. I quite like Leon on this game, but I know that when I do use Leon, I need space to work, because I can't be in this, not in this pocket right here, as Leon's blocking isn't great on this game, I'm not going to lie to you. So right now he's just trying to shred me a bit, and to be honest, it's working a little bit, so I'm just doing my thing. I'm just trying to hang in the pocket a little bit, trying to survive, just make sure that I'm letting him know I'm not going to back up. I'm not just going to be a bitch. But he will just shred me a bit as the fight starts. So I'm in a little bit of trouble, and I need to make sure it's stopped very quick before he gets too confident. And I need to make sure I'm still working his body. You see, I'll go with a head kick there. It does land, but not fully. And I'll hit him with a flying knee. And that backs him off enough. So now I have space to work, and I hit him with the head kick there. I don't know how that really didn't drop him, but it's fine, I guess. So now I can imagine he's he's just getting annoyed at this point, I can tell. Checks his leg kick there. Well, he checked my leg kick, sorry. Then I hit him with a front kick. That rocks him again. And he doesn't get dropped, not that time. But you can tell now he's stopped. He's stopped being so close to me. He doesn't really want to be completely in the pocket anymore. And that's exactly what I wanted, because with Leon, I need space to work, to use my kicks to his body and his head, and his legs. So right now happy, but he has come forwards again. So I need to, again, just back him up a little bit. So you see with Shavkat, it's easier to hold the centre of the octagon, I think, than it is with Leon. See, he rocks me there. And he'll rock me a couple of times, I do think. As I rock him back. It's quite a fiery start to the last fight, I'd say. Because I think his plan really was to try and overwhelm me more. But I just wasn't going to let it happen. Because I think, if I'm being honest, I knew if he won this match, we would have to fight again, do a best of 5, and I just couldn't be bothered. So I had to really, really sweat my ass off in this fight to make sure that I didn't have to do another one, because I actually just went offline after this one, to be honest with you. I couldn't be bothered to do another one. But it was good 3 fights to end on. So I'd say I won the round, obviously, considering I rocked him 3 times, landed more, and I've got a stamina advantage, I do think. So right now, I'm okay, just doing my thing. And we'll come out for the second round. And I know he doesn't want to touch my gloves anymore, since you'll see why at the end. And he does hit me there with a good slip hook. I try and go for the head kick as he's coming in, and he rocks me there with his own head kick. But he wasn't noticing what I was doing when he does rock me. I'm kind of slipping down and to the side, so he's going for the up, because I know he goes with a hook uppercut, and most likely a hook after the uppercut, so I know what I need to do to just avoid being dropped. So I'm not getting dropped, so I just need to calm myself down a bit. I whiff bad with the front kick, so and hit him with the body with a front kick there. Try to go for the takedown, doesn't work. Hit him with a block counter there. Try and hit him with the head kick, doesn't work. He hits me in the body. So right now I'm just trying to figure out. I know that doing the same thing as I was with Rukmanov isn't really going to work against, whilst using Leon. So I need to just change up the style a little bit, be more boxing heavy, and I'll knock him down there. And I should get him out of there early. Yep, and here it comes. There's the quit. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to him or anything like that. I even messaged him after. I messaged him after the whole thing, just saying oh, respect, you were really tough to fight. All of that nonsense. But to be honest, he just didn't reply. So, I mean, I get it, but I know one wants to lose 3 in a row, especially get knocked out all 3 times. But I respect him, and he was really tough to fight. I was really, really focusing. I think more the third fight I was focusing, because I was using Leon. I prefer to use Shavkat, and he was shredding me more in the third fight, and I just didn't want to do a 4th and 5th, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think I was focusing more on the third fight, since I was struggling a little bit more, but got him out of there, and that's all that matters. So if you want to see more of these, where I just upload random quick fights I do, or random Kumite fights I do, or online career, then let me know. And that should be it for this one. I'll let you go, since it is a long-winded video more than usual. So I'll see you later in the next video, and peace.